Alrighty. Hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Hey, where are we at? We're at a golf course. We're going to be doing a golf course stealth camp. So I'm on the back nine. So sun's going down. Sun goes down over in that direction. So we're losing light fast. It's about 6:30. And sunset is 7:24. So what I'm thinking of doing is getting over in the woods right over there behind that building. Oh, look at those geese. All right, so we got a pond to the right. So I'm dressed like I'm golfing. I do have the golf bag that you saw. So we're got a perfect disguise for being out here, all right? So what's in the golf bag? Well, all my stealth camping stuff. I've been thinking about this for a couple days, and I used to do a lot of golfing, but I modified my golf bag for stealth camping, all right? So let's get over it. We got to get cooking. We got to get the hammock set up. We got to find a spot. I know there's a porta potty right over there, so we're good for the bathroom too. Man, this is exciting. All right, let's get over to the woods. All right. So right over there, behind me, over my shoulder, right there is a porta potty. There's a car sitting right next to it, and someone's sitting on the bench. So I didn't see really anything to the left here, but we're gonna walk back towards that building. I think that might be the best place to go in at. Like I said, I just want to be on the edge of the golf course. Man, there's a lot of geese right here. All right, hey, them kids are done fishing. They're heading back this way too. So I'm just gonna go take the backpack off. I'm gonna stand over there by the building. Maybe I don't know what to do. All right, so see, I could go in. Let me turn this around. So I was looking right there, but there's a ditch right there. I could go back in there, but I gotta jump that ditch or step down into it, and I'm just not sure if I can do that right now with this stroke recovery. I'm seeing a lot of trails though, like the deer going in and out of there. There's a pump house. Let me just check this out real quick. Huh. So that's how they're, I guess, pumping water. Oh, there's a pond back here too. All right. Okay. Wow. Look at this. They're probably using this for irrigation. This is like a little irrigation pond to put water onto the golf course. So I'm thinking we might stealth here. Yeah. Huh. Okay. Let me see about that. Kids that were fishing over there at that pond. All right, we'll just step back here a little bit, let them get past. All right. All right, so we got these legs so it stands up. So I have this set up with all of my camping stuff in it. So we've got all of our hammock gear on this side. So I think I'm going to use those two trees right there. And I don't think I didn't see anybody else on the back 9 here. So I don't know how quiet I gotta be, but I'm still gonna be somewhat quiet. All right, so let's get our hammock set up. But first, let's get rid of this Callaway hat and get my favorite chewed up camp hat on. Then we can get to work. Right there for now. Keep this on. All right. Alrighty. Good. Okay, so I'm going to be a little dark in the camera, but right in there is our top quilt. We had the straps right up there. That's our top quilt. In that also came out of there was the hammock. Now in this compartment right here, I usually keep all my tees for golfing, but what do I got in there? Oh, my fire striker. So I don't really have much in there, but in this compartment, we've got, okay, our kettle. Let's get that out because we got to cook a meal. So let's go ahead and unpack that. All right, so that's our kettle. I do have my water filtration system. I do have enough water, but hey, if we need more, we got a pond right behind us, and we got one right around the corner there too. So my 20 amp hour battery pack. What are we having for dinner? Well, let me show you. I went to Walmart before we got here. Alrighty. So here we are back. I am looking at, I think I'm gonna do, that beef stew was good. Yeah, I'm gonna do the beef stew. Yeah, so this will be our meal tonight. So the Mountain House Adventure Meals beef stew. All right, let's get to our spot. Okay, so this is that Mountain House beef stew that we picked up. So we're gonna eat that. So that's the only thing that was in there. What's down here? Okay, so in this section, what do you see right here? So this is my food bag. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull that out. Now what I did is I took a razor blade and I cut, because generally on a golf bag, there is no way into the bottom compartment, but there's a whole bunch of room in there, but that's where all the handles of the golf clubs go. So what I did is I took like an X-Acto knife and I cut it open right in here so that I could get down inside of here and fill this whole bottom compartment with stuff for camping so that we could get it all in. So I'll show you what's in there, but let's go up top. All right. Obviously, I got the Callaway hat to make myself look official, right? Good disguise. So I'm gonna just drop that on the ground right there. All right, so I only kept a couple clubs. So I've got, what is that? 5 iron. Now, this is my Rogue driver. We've got an approach club. We got our putter that I won. I won that. That's over $200 putter, and I won it on a putting competition. So this is not my 3 Callaway, like 3 wood. That is not. Let me show you what that is. So, hey, pull this off. It's water. So we got a bottle of water, but I couldn't drop it down in there. I didn't have enough room, so I thought, oh, you know what? I'll make that my 3 wood. All right. So that's, oh, and then we got our chair. Then I got, I'll put that down. Okay, my puffy jacket, because we're going to need that. So I stuffed the puffy jacket in there. Let's get that out. So we got our puffy jacket. We're gonna need that for later. Okay, so we got our camp chair. That's what's also on the top here is the camp chair. So we got that. I'll get that set up. All of our cook stuff is down in the bottom. Hey, and I got, oh, let me show you. Here, let me get around here. Okay, so this is that compartment, and it goes all the way down in the bottom. So I stuffed a bunch of stuff in there. So what did I put in there? Well, Louisiana crunch cake. We're gonna have that for dessert. I got my fire maple pan. The food bag I had stuffed in there in the side. My titanium cup and headlamp and Olight O bulb. Our micro burner. This is the Desert Fox. Now I got that off of Amazon, like 13 bucks. And the canister I just picked up at Walmart. There is a smaller canister you'll see in my earlier videos, because that smaller canister will fit in my titanium cup. All right, so that was all in here. Now, like I said, I took an X-Acto knife and I cut that open so I could stuff all this stuff down in the bottom of it. All right, let's get some water heated up. Okay, we got somebody walking by whistling. That I just heard somebody whistling. And I think they were just on the other side of these branches. Okay, I gotta get this red shirt off. All right, set you down here. So I got my Stealth Camping Alliance shirt on underneath here. So it's Random Adventures 2.0 and then Stealth Camping Alliance. I'll show you a decal of it. That's a great design. You can find that one on our merch shop. All right, I gotta get this shirt off. We're gonna stick the shirt back in the bag. Okay, there's a guy putting right over there. He's trying to finish up before it gets dark. I used to do the same thing here. So it gets dark, but you can still see enough to get the last. Let's see, this is, oh, I'm getting back in here. I gotta be quiet. So we'll let him go. He's probably the last one. But this is, let's see, 18, 17, 16. I believe this is the 16th hole. Then you got 17 and then 18. And then you finish up at the clubhouse. So these are the last two holes on this course. So he would have just putted. I didn't hear a cheer, so I don't think he made it. Oh yeah, there he is. I don't know if you can see him. There, he's walking off the tee now. Or walking off the green now. All right. So we should be good. I don't think there's anybody else. Oh. I could see him through the trees a little bit. Looked like he was walking this way. All right. I'm going to duck back in here. Yeah, now he's playing, he's just chipping and putting over there on that green. So yeah, he's gonna end the night doing that. So I am gonna have to, I don't know what to do. Maybe I can go on that little wooden thing there and get behind the building enough to where I can start that fire. All right, so he was putting and chipping onto that green for, oh my gosh, seemed like forever. So the sun has gone down a lot. So I wasn't able to start cooking it all because he was over there doing that. And I just couldn't risk it. I want to be here all night, so. All right, so this is gonna be a little rough because I'm not breaking out the camp chair. I've got a great sit here. Just trying to position myself. So let's get this water poured in here. I'll get you positioned a little better. That water is right here. So, it's rough. All right, so this is gonna be fun, right? So let's get our water going, because one of the things we want to do is boil enough water for our beef stew. I'm going to go with half a liter. Thirsty. So like I said, I've got that filtration system, so I'm not worried about drinking all the water. So I don't know if you saw when we did that abandoned building. Ah, dang it. I have to use all the water. I sat that on there and it flipped over. It didn't all spill out though. Pour it a little bit more. It's just hard to see. I should get my headlamp on. I really doubt nobody's golfing right now. We got a nice little clearing. I think we're going to see some stars a little bit later on. All right. Get the lid on. All right. So I got my old bulb here. That really helps a lot with lighting. It doesn't. I saw a light through the woods right over there. Okay, let me shut things down for a minute. So I'm not sure what that light was over there, but we are boiling. So like I said, this is that mountain house meal. So we can see. Now we want to pour into this mountain house meal. I want to pour enough water and then let that marinate in there, and then we'll eat that. So this is the beef stew. All right. So let me grab my spoon so we can give that a stir. All right, I'm going to turn way out. So I got my blue titanium spoon, so we're not going to lose that. Yeah, I'm just going to give this a stir, get down into those edges and those corners. So I just decided while I was looking for my spoon, because it's so dark, I don't think I'm going to eat that Louisiana crunch cake tonight, because I want to put it in the pan. I got peaches, a whole can of peaches. I got 2 Louisiana crunch cakes. I got brown sugar and butter. I want to put them in the pan. I got a spatula. I want to kind of get that caramelized, put the crunch cakes in there. So let's do that for breakfast, all right? So we're going to just enjoy that, because this is a lot of beef stew. It really is. So we got to give that 10 minutes. Boy, that's boiling. That's steaming. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it's just so hard to see right now. And that noise that you hear, that's that pump in that room. It's showing up a lot on the camera, the microphone. but I can hear the crickets more than I can that pump. But we're gonna hear that pump all night long. All right, so, all right, let me zip this up. Let this get marinated, and then we'll go eat this stew. Alrighty, so our meal is all done. I forgot to show you, I took out the oxygen absorber. So there's a little white packet that comes in all these meals. It says do not eat on it, and it says that for a reason, because somebody probably ate it. So don't eat it, throw it away, put it in your garbage bag. But this, I don't know why I'm whispering right now, because I don't think anybody's on the golf course. It is pitch black out here. All right, so this is our beef stew. I am not going to be able to hold this up to you to see it. Very good. All right. Man, that looks good. Like I said before, the only thing this one's missing is crusty bread and butter. I got butter. I just don't got any bread. I should have got some bread. Oh. That is one of my favorites. So definitely the beef stew by Mountain House. It's got corn, peas, little potatoes. It's got that beef in there shredded too. Oh, it's steaming. Good deal. So we got our old light bulb because the 5-iron is metal and it's magnetized. The back of it, I got it attached to the branch with the light bulb up in there, so I can do this and you can see me. Man, it's too bad it's so dark. Wow, look at all them stars. Oh, you know what? As soon as we get done with this, let's go on out there to the 16th green and putting green. I don't know if you hear that. That sounds like coyotes. All right, well, let's get this finished. Behind me, so the opposite direction of where we're looking at right now, through the woods about 1/10 to 2/10 of a mile, not even that, there is Knobel's Amusement Park. All right, so we're gonna come back out through here. I'm having a little bit of trouble navigating this. Oh, look. Right there's a golf ball. All right. Nice. So we'll have to grab that and stick that in our bag in a little while. So, all right. So we're going to walk out of the woods. Man, look at them stars. Okay, I'm going to go over there where I can take some pictures. So yeah, this is that road. That's the road that we came in on. So there's going to be traffic down. Now that runs down along the golf course. So you see they're driving out that road. All right. I got the light off. I don't believe they can see us. Okay. Let's make our way over a little bit more. I'm going to turn the light on, okay, so I can see. All right. So I don't know how early they will be out. So right there's the pin, the flag for this green. So I can hear the the park behind me. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But they got a band playing over there. I can hear that. Huh. All right. So, I don't know. Yeah, let me get some pictures of the sky. So yeah, so this picture here is of the green. So I might walk over there a little closer and try to get one with the flag and the stars behind it. That'll be a cool, but yeah, look at, there's some cars going down. So that's the light that you see. That's from the road, but you can see how the contour of the mountain is and so forth. But we've got quite a few cars going down this road. But man, look at the stars. This one here is straight up in the air. Man, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Yeah. All right, so here I took the light bulb, cast a little bit of light, did that time lapse. Man, you can see Knoebels on the flag. All right, so we had just enough, I don't know, the light bulb worked, so I'm gonna make my way back. So let me just walk over to this flag. So this is the flag that we were just filming. Let's see if it's over my shoulder. Yeah, there it is. So it's really dark. You know, when you do night photography, little bit of light, long exposure. So we got to see the sky, the stars. I used a little bit of the light bulb to shine on the flag so that it showed up. If not, it would just be a black flag. All right, so I'm gonna get back over to our hammock. I think I'm gonna climb in the hammock early. Yeah, it's about maybe 10:30. So yeah, that band's still going over there at Knoebels. Yeah, they have free concerts all the time. Really ought to check it out. Knoebels. I'll put the spelling of it right here. All right. Oh, and one thing about Knoebels, it's free to park. You just park in the park. If you want to ride a ride, that costs you, but just to park and to walk into the park and eat, we do that a lot of times. All right. We'll talk to you later. See ya. Get my top quilt here. Hammock. Like I said, I'm going to go ahead and climb in here now. Alrighty. So I'm in the hammock, got the bug net zipped up, so I am all ready to fall asleep. Alright, so unless there's nothing that happens throughout the night, I will see you in the morning. All right, lights out. Yeah, I don't know if you hear that. Somebody's screaming in the woods. It just woke me up. It doesn't sound too far away. I don't want to turn the light on. Yeah, that's a little weird. That's like the 8th time I've heard that. So I'm going to listen for a little bit longer and then... Alright. Okay, I'm going to go. Yeah, I've been laying here for about 15 to 20 minutes and I haven't heard that screaming anymore. So hopefully whatever they were doing, they're done. Alright, so a little freaky, a little sketchy, but hey, we'll be good. All right, see you in the morning. Alrighty, just checking in real quick. It's 1:15 in the morning. It's 57 degrees. So, looks like it's going to drop one more degree. And then after that, it will start warming up. All right, I'm going to get some more shut-eye. Talk to you later. Alrighty. So another quick update. It is 5:18 in the morning, and it went down more than 1 degree. It's 53 degrees. Man, I can see my breath. All right, I'm going back to bed. All right, talk to you in a bit. Good morning. So we had an awesome night hanging in the hammock in a golf course, but we got a beautiful sunrise coming up over there. Man, this hammock was amazing, very comfortable. I'm a stomach sleeper, and I'll tell you what, I slept on my back really comfortably in this hammock. Good deal. All right, so let's get some coffee made. I'm gonna get some more water on for coffee. And then let's get our breakfast made too. All right. So first we'll heat our water up and then we'll make our breakfast. So I hear the maintenance crews cutting grass already this morning. So I know they're probably over there on the green cutting the grass. So I've got to be a little stealthy yet this morning while we're making breakfast. So we, right over on the 16th green, we got someone cutting the grass. Let's just peek around the corner here. So he's waiting to cut that grass there. So we're gonna go ahead and have our coffee and get breakfast made. Okay, he's finally getting up on that green. Gonna be cutting around it, but we got our pot, so I'm gonna pull that out. So I gotta get my coffee cup out, but this is that fire maple. So that's what we're gonna cook breakfast in. I'm gonna get that set up. All right, so I did have cereal too. We've made that before. So I'm not gonna eat that because I didn't eat my Louisiana crunch cake last night. So we've got our brown sugar and butter. So let's go ahead and get that in the pan first. So, butter and brown sugar. Oh, and there's a lot of it too. So I just dumped it all in. So I get a big clump of butter there. I gotta get that melting. So I'm gonna turn the burner up. And we got our spatula to move it around and smooth it out. I tell you, we're glamping it. So what do we got? We've got a can of peaches. Oh, that's sizzling. See my breath? That's why I got my puffy on. Oh, that's really good. So I got a can of sliced peaches. So you can see that brown sugar just boiling there. So I used about a third of the juice. So that's thickening up. You can see those peach halves, I've been chopping them, getting them down a little more bite size. All right, here we go. Louisiana crunch cake. So we got the Louisiana crunch cake, and all I'm going to do is open them up, and I'm going to put it right down in the middle. Now, I brought 2 of them, but I don't know if I'm going to eat 2 of them. Those peaches on top of it, just like that. Drizzle that on there. Someone said, I thought you were a camping show. You're a cooking show. I ain't a cooking show. I gotta eat, right? So if I'm gonna eat, I want to show you some really cool stuff. So this is really thickening it up nice. Yeah. Oh, boy. Yeah. Look at that. I'm just scooping those peaches right up on top there with that brown sugar, just drizzling it down over. Oh, and that cake's starting to, yeah. Let me keep that going. All caramelized in there. That brown sugar just melted into that. Oh, that's a lot to eat. I'm glad I only put 1 of them in there. Got our fire maple kettle, stainless steel. Holds that water nice and warm. All right, so I think I'm going to take advantage of this time while breakfast is cooling down, because that brown sugar was bubbling, so I don't want to burn my tongue. No. So I'm going to break down camp and get it all back into the into our golf bag, and then come back and eat. All right, talk to you soon. Got my shirt back on, got the hammock broke down. It's going to take a little bit till after we eat to put all the rest of the stuff in the bag, but I've just got to get the straps down yet. I'll do that. But there's somebody mowing right over there. In the angle, you can kind of see this one tree. So as he's mowing that, I'll let him finish. All right, maybe we can have some of our coffee. All right, so we're gonna put our camp hat away too in a little while after we eat breakfast, because we haven't broke camp yet. So we're gonna keep our camp hat on. We'll save our Callaway hat for when we're walking out. All right, so all right, the coffee doesn't look too bad, not too hot. Seems like cooled down enough. Yeah. Man, nothing like coffee out in the wild or out in the stealth camp. All right, so looks like our breakfast cooled down. So this is the peaches, brown sugar, butter. Oh man, that's hardening up. Oh no, it's not. All right, so grab my leg. All right, yeah. So this is that Louisiana crunch cake. Oh, you gotta see that a little closer. Oh my goodness. So this is that Louisiana crunch cake, peaches, and brown sugar. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So I just kept, while it was heating up, I just kept spooning it on top of that Louisiana crunch cake. And it's nice and gooey. So got a forkful or a spoonful. All right. Still warm. Like if heaven could be on earth in the form of food, that's it right there. Man, is that delicious. That's too good. I like that. Man, I wish you could enjoy this with me. I'd have made that second one, throwing that in there. So that is a whole can of them peaches. About 2 tablespoons brown sugar. maybe a little less than 2 tablespoons. And I would say about 2 teaspoons of butter in the pan. Well, you saw me make it. Yeah, all right. Man. Alrighty. So we're gonna go ahead and get finished up here. We're gonna have breakfast. We're gonna pack up. We got just a couple of things to put into I keep wanting to call it a backpack, but we're using it as a backpack. So there again, that's my golf bag, but I wouldn't be able to golf much with that thing today. But I do have 4 clubs. All right, so hey, I'm gonna get out of here. I called my son Riley. He's gonna be here in about 20 minutes. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish up breakfast, put the Callaway hat on, put the camp hat away, and go ahead and sneak on out of here. All right, so remember, it's just one adventure at a time, and you have an awesome week. Okay, this was a great stealth camp. I think we're gonna do this again. All right, so we will see you on the next random adventure. It's probably gonna be again next Thursday. So until then, you have an awesome week. And remember, one adventure at a time. Tony 2.0 out. All right. Cheers.